We are back live here in this main event. This is it. Team TNW versus Team HWF. And we know this entrance. Here comes Neon Warrior, the TNW World Cruiserweight Champion. The following tag team contest is scheduled for a one fall. Introducing first, representing Tuesday Night War from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the TNW World Cruiserweight Champion, Neon Warrior. Neon Warrior making his way to the ring as the TNW World Cruiserweight Champion. As the TNW World Cruiserweight Champion is getting some ovation tonight here in West Newbury, Massachusetts. And what an ovation for this young man. All right, now we wait for the arrival of this tag team partner. And listen to this ovation for the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And his partner from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin! Stone Cold Steve Austin all the way from Victoria, Texas, getting a huge ovation tonight here in West Newbury, Massachusetts. As the Texas Rattlesnake is getting an ovation tonight. As right now, Stone Cold Steve Austin making an entrance like a Texas Rattlesnake knows how. As he's getting a huge ovation tonight here in West Newbury, Massachusetts. And these fans are showing their love to the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And right now, this is it. Wait till you hear their reaction for the next team member ready to be introduced. And their partner from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena! John Cena getting a huge ovation tonight in his own hometown of West Newbury, Massachusetts. As right now, John Cena has a lot in his mind going into this tag team match in exactly 1 week. He'll have to take on his Tuesday Night War friends on his own to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase along with... Or they might have to work together to take out HWF in the equation, but HWF has to work together one way or another to take each other out on the equation to try to climb the ladder and gain possession of the prize hanging up in that TNW Summer of July Money in the Bank ladder match coming up in 1 week. As Cena is getting a huge ovation tonight here in West Newbury, Massachusetts, as Cena is the hometown hero. All right, now, as we wait for the arrival of their opponents, and here comes The Rock and their opponents first from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 260 pounds, The Rock! The Rock making his way to the ring, a former TNW World Heavyweight Champion, is making his way to the ring. And let's also not forget, though, back in the WWE, The Rock is a former WWE Champion and a former World Heavyweight Champion, if we may add. Let's also not forget, though, is that The Rock is also a former Tag Team Champion with none other than Mick Foley, a.k.a. Mankind. But right now, let's also not forget that Mankind must be looking on backstage as his former partner from the Rock and Sock Connection, seeing his friend The Rock compete tonight against John Cena in this 6-man tag team match. But right now, as it is, TNW looks on at the People's Champ The Rock. But let's also not forget the history between The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Back at WrestleMania 19, The Rock has defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin in an epic match to reverse the jinx after his loss to the Texas Rattlesnake. And right now, we wait for the arrival of his partner, and here comes Bret the Hitman Hart. And his partner from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret Hart now making his way to the ring. Let's also not forget the history also between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret the Hitman Hart. But Bret Hart, in the meantime, though, is still angry with Neon Warrior after sending Rusev. He still claims that he sent Rusev after him to try to get a victory over Bret the Hitman Hart the following 2 weeks ago. But Neon Warrior says he has nothing to do with it. But whoever it is, we don't know who did it, but we'll find out either next week or the following day on Thursday. We don't know for sure until we find out. As of right now. And right now we wait for the arrival of their partner. And we know this entrance. And there you see the Western Barrie, Massachusetts Police Department is going to accompany Goldberg to ringside in this matchup. There's Goldberg as he's being accompanied to the ring by the Western Barrie, Massachusetts Police Department. The police officers are guarding Goldberg with their life. Let's take our ring announcer for their partner. And their partner from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 280 pounds, Goldberg! Goldberg making his way to the ring. Let's also not forget the history between Austin and Goldberg, and it took place at WrestleMania 20. When Goldberg defeated Brock Lesnar the following day, and Lesnar flipped off the entire WrestleMania 20 fans at Madison Square Garden, but then afterwards took a stunner from Stone Cold Steve Austin. But then afterwards, Austin offered Goldberg some beer. But then afterwards, Goldberg took a stunner from Austin. This is Goldberg's kind of revenge in this 6-man tag team matchup tonight. And right now, that these two will also meet in that Summer July Money in the Bank ladder match. Man, these guys have a beef with each other, no doubt about that, as Goldberg is in the ring, waiting, and he's going to be tag teaming up with his former WCW Tag Team Champion partner, Bret the Hitman Hart. As The Rock and Neon Warrior are going to start things off in this match. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go.
3-on-3 tag team matchup. Well, you're right.
This is 3-on-3 as the referee calls for the bell, and here we go.
That's some algebra right there.
As Neon Warrior takes it to The Rock with an armbar. This young man has a history in Las Vegas defeating the likes of River Wild back in Vistas of Wrestling in the Student Showcase. Going for a Hurricane Rana, but The Rock countered it into a powerbomb. What a move by the Brahma Bull and the People's Champ. Right hand by The Rock. And now, electric chair takedown by the People's Champion The Rock. As he's got Neon Warrior right where he wants him. And he makes the tag to the Hitman. Oh, this ain't going to be good for Neon Warrior. And the Hitman's making it personal with Neon Warrior. And right now, listen to these fans. They want Austin in this match. They want Austin in this matchup. They're going to get it. As the Hitman is taking it to Neon Warrior in this fight. But Neon Warrior uppercut with a counter right there. And now the excellence of execution is being set up by Neon Warrior into a package pile driver. What a move by this young man. As this one's heating up tonight. And he makes the tag to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, it's like the Attitude Era all over again. Bret the Hitman Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin going at it. And a right hand by Austin, sending the Hitman on the outside. And now Goldberg looks on at the Texas Rattlesnake. And now I think I know better. Austin trying to bring the Hitman back in the ring. There's a shin breaker by the Texas Rattlesnake. Referee had a 3 count. These superstars need to get back in the ring and avoid the referee's 10 count. And I think Austin's using the outside to his advantage here. Austin using the outside as a weapon. And he's going to do that any way he can to win here. And those right hands by Bret the Hitman Hart. There's 6. The Hitman needs to bring Austin back in the ring and avoid the referee's 10 count. There's 7. And right now, the Hitman bringing Austin the other side of the ring, of ringside. There's 8. Then the Hitman wisely brings it back into the ring. And he's got Stone Cold Steve Austin right where he wants him here. Austin rolls out of the way of that one.
But you know what else is amazing?
Austin thinking here, going for something big there, but the Hitman counters it into a back body drop. And here's the tag to Goldberg. And Goldberg now in the ring with the Texas Rattlesnake, and here we go. And now Goldberg with a slam on Stone Cold Steve Austin. And now Goldberg with those right hands onto the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. The toughest SOB in the history of the WWE back in the day. Back in the day of the WWE. And here's the tag to John Cena. The 16-time champ is here. And his hometown fans are here to back him up tonight. And here's the double team by Stone Cold Steve Austin and John Cena. It's legal in this one. But Austin needs to get out of the ring, or this match will end up in a disqualification. And this matchup continues here to be an all-out war between Tuesday Night War and the HWF. But that war will come to an end until summer or July. But the war will continue between HWF and TNW, because we just found out that in a few months from now is Thanksgiving Massacre's tradition.
Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this.
As Goldberg's taking it to John Cena. And now Goldberg with that big suplex taking it to John Cena in this fight. And now Goldberg with a suplex taking it to John Cena in this fight, continuing to dominate the 16-time champ.
How he responds and potentially rebounds.
As right now, he's got the 16-time champ up where he wants him now, and Cena with an arm breaker on Goldberg. And now, Cena now. A takedown by Cena. He's got Goldberg right where he wants him here. I don't know what Cena's trying to go for here, as Goldberg is down. Cena on the second rope, in a dangerous position, went off right before the Hitman kicked him off the second rope. And he connected right onto Goldberg's face. And now, here's the tag to Bret the Hitman Hart. These two are former WCW Tag Team Champions, and the former Tag Champs have teamed up on John Cena. Look at Goldberg. The Hitman telling Goldberg to get out of the ring. This is his fight. And the Hitman tags in The Rock. The Rock had defeated John Cena a few weeks ago. Can The Rock do it again tonight? And these fans are chanting for Cena. As The Rock, in the meantime, though, continuing to fight off Cena in this matchup. But The Rock, in the meantime, though, is getting dominated by the 16-time champ, John Cena. Cena now picks him up in a powerbomb by John Cena. This is West Newbury, Massachusetts, the hometown of John Cena, as he tags in Neon Warrior in this equation. And this matchup continues to be an all-out war. And here's the double team, double Russian leg sweep as he takes down they take down the People's Champ. And a headlock locked in by Neon Warrior. And now The Rock getting out of it in a headlock of his own. And now The Rock sends him off the ropes and a forearm takedown by The Rock. He's got Neon Warrior in a dangerous position here, right where he wants him. Uh-oh, look out, look out, look out! The Rock! Sharpshooter! Sharpshooter! Shades of Bret the Hitman Hart! Check this out! That was right in the face of the Hitman! Austin in the ring! And these fans are chanting for The Rock. And Neon Warrior rolling Yoshi Tonic, taking it to The Rock in this match. Folks, we gotta take our last commercial break. Do not go anywhere as this matchup continues, as The Rock and Neon Warrior continue to dominate in this matchup. We'll be right back here, folks. Stay with us.